Let's Talk 1 by Leo Jones. Published by Cambridge University Press. This audio program contains recordings that correspond to the Let's Talk 1 student's book. This recording is in copyright. Class CD 1. Lesson 1A. Let's get to know each other. Page 2. Activity 1, Exercise C. Listen. You will now hear the conversations in Part B. Were your answers correct? Conversation 1.
Hello, my name is Ted.
Hi, Ted. My name's Natalie.
Natalie, this is my friend Alex.
Nice to meet you, Alex.
Nice to meet you, too.
Conversation 2.
Hi, Lisa, how are you?
Not bad. Do you two know each other?
No, we don't. My name's Mark.
Hi, I'm Catherine, but everyone calls me Kate.
Nice to meet you, Kate.
Page 3. Activity 2, Exercise B. Listen. A radio DJ is interviewing a fashion designer. Check the questions you hear.
Well, we want to thank you for coming to the studio today, Kiki. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you. It's my pleasure.
All right, let me ask you a few questions.
Mm-hmm.
First, where are you from?
Oh, I'm originally from Toronto.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you live? Still in Toronto?
Oh, no. My parents and my brothers and sisters still live there, but I left to go to college in California, and now I actually live in Europe.
Oh, how many brothers and sisters do you have?
Oh, I have 2 brothers, and I have 3 sisters.
That is a large family.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you went to college in California.
That's right.
What did you study?
Well, I actually majored in French, and I'll tell you, it's been very useful in my work.
I'll bet. Where do you work?
Well, as you know, I'm a fashion designer. I guess I mainly work in France.
Okay, one last question for you, Kiki. What's your favorite kind of music?
Oh, I like all kinds of music. I like classical, pop, salsa, rap.
Okay, Kiki, thanks very much for talking to us.
Oh, thank you. You're very welcome.
Lesson 1B. Numbers and Letters. Page 5. Activity 2, Exercise B. Listen. You will hear 2 conversations. Fill in the blanks. Conversation 1.
Well, hello, Mr. Sterling.
Hi.
Have you decided on a car yet?
Yes, the red sports car.
Oh, very good choice. Now, let me just complete your contract.
Okay.
Could I please have your home address?
Sure. I live at 55 Flanagan Street in New Rochelle.
Can you please spell the street name?
Flanagan. Flanagan.
Okay, and also the city.
Yes, it's 2 words, New, N-E-W, and then Rochelle, R-O-C-H-E-L-L-E.
Oh, okay, New Rochelle, New York.
Right.
And also the zip code.
It's 10801.
Okay, great. Thank you, sir. If you could just sign your contract right here.
Okay.
And here are the keys.
Thank you.
And we'll bring your car around in a couple of minutes.
Great.
Conversation 2.
Can you help me, please?
Yes.
I found this cat in my kitchen.
You want to report a lost cat?
No, I found a cat. I think someone probably wants this cat back.
All right. We need to fill out a form. Your name?
It's Edwin Horowitz.
Can you spell that, please?
Edwin, E-D-W-I-N. Last name Horowitz, H-O-R-O-W-I-T-Z.
And what's the cat's name?
The cat's name? I don't know.
Is there a tag? Look at the tag around its neck.
Okay. Let's see. It's Tiny. T-I-N-Y.
Oh, what a cute name.
Thank you, officer. Can I leave the cat here?
Sure, I'll take care of it.
Lesson 2A. What do they look like? Page 7. Activity 2, Exercise A. Listen. Patricia is at a company picnic. She's describing 4 people to her husband. Write the numbers in the circles.
Do you want some more juice, Carl?
No, thanks. But please tell me who some of these people are before I go talk to them.
Oh, sure.
Okay, first of all, which one is your boss?
Okay, Helen. She's the one over there in that group. You see the tall one there with the short blonde hair?
Uh-huh.
You see who I mean?
Oh, yeah, the woman who's smiling?
Right. And that's Sylvia, my best friend at the office.
Oh, yeah, Sylvia, the one you're always talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is she?
Oh, she's the one with the curly black hair, with the round face,
Mm-hmm.
mid-20s. Oh, she's really funny. We always make each other laugh so hard.
I know. And who's that guy over there with the dark eyebrows and dark hair?
Oh, the guy who's a bit overweight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Danny, the security guard. Oh, he's really helpful.
Mm-hmm. And how about that muscular guy there? Who's he? He looks familiar.
Oh, you mean the good-looking man with the short brown hair?
Oh, okay.
He's not very tall, right? That's Helen's assistant.
What's his name?
Ben.
I think I've seen him at the gym.
Well, come on, Carl. Don't be shy. Let me introduce you around, and then we can have something to eat.
Lesson 3A. What are your interests? Page 10. Activity 1, Exercise B. Listen. 4 people are talking about what they like to do. Match the people and their hobbies.
Lucia, what's your hobby?
Well, I guess my main hobby is photography. Mostly, I take pictures of scenery. You know, like mountains, the ocean, forests, flowers, you know, things like that. I like photography because I can be outdoors, and I love the outdoors. Now, my favorite time of the year is spring. That's when the light is best.
How about you, Andy? What's your hobby?
Oh, I love to fish, especially fishing for river fish, not ocean fish. You know, luckily, I live near a good river, so I take my bike and go there most weekends. I really love it because it's so relaxing, you know, just sitting by the water, enjoying the fresh air. It really doesn't matter if I don't catch any fish, but, you know, I usually do.
Julia, what's your hobby?
My hobby. Well, I like to paint, and I do most of my work at home. See, I have a room in my apartment that I use as a studio, and most of the time I usually work from photographs. I work mostly in the evening. It's a really great way to relax, you know, after I've had a busy day at work. And, gosh, I have to say, I'm not a very good artist, but I enjoy painting a lot.
And what's your hobby, Eric?
Well, I really like cooking, but not at home. I like to cook at my friends' apartments, usually once a week on Saturdays. My place is very small, and there isn't, you know, much room for guests. I enjoy it because it's a good way to be with friends. It's also a lot cheaper than eating in restaurants.
Page 10. Activity 1, Exercise C. Listen again. Complete the chart.
Lucia, what's your hobby?
Well, I guess my main hobby is photography. Mostly, I take pictures of scenery. You know, like mountains, the ocean, forests, flowers, you know, things like that. I like photography because I can be outdoors, and I love the outdoors. Now, my favorite time of the year is spring. That's when the light is best.
How about you, Andy? What's your hobby?
Oh, I love to fish, especially fishing for river fish, not ocean fish. Luckily, I live near a good river, so I take my bike and go there most weekends. I really love it because it's so relaxing, just sitting by the water, enjoying the fresh air. It really doesn't matter if I don't catch any fish, but, I usually do.
Julia, what's your hobby?
My hobby. Well, I like to paint, and I do most of my work at home. See, I have a room in my apartment that I use as a studio, and most of the time I usually work from photographs. I work mostly in the evening. It's a really great way to relax, after I've had a busy day at work. And, gosh, I have to say, I'm not a very good artist, but I enjoy painting a lot.
And what's your hobby, Eric?
Well, I really like cooking, but not at home. I like to cook at my friends' apartments, usually once a week on Saturdays. My place is very small, and there isn't, much room for guests. I enjoy it because it's a good way to be with friends. It's also a lot cheaper than eating in restaurants.
Page 11. Activity 2, Exercise A. Read and listen. First, read the conversations and try to guess the missing words. Then listen and check your answers. First, Nancy and Tom.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I like to relax and listen to music.
What kind of music do you like?
I like rock and roll.
Oh, who's your favorite band?
I like the Beatles.
Next, Amanda and Jack.
I want to try skydiving, but I'm afraid.
Why?
Well, I'm scared of heights.
You should try another sport. How about water skiing? It's not dangerous, and it's a lot of fun.
Finally, Mitsuko and Gary.
Do you like to play chess?
No, not really. But I enjoy checkers.
How about playing cards?
I don't mind it, but it's not my favorite thing to do.
Lesson 3B. Do you like sports? Page 12. Activity 1, Exercise A. Listen. You will hear a description of Zorb, a new sport from New Zealand. Number the pictures in order from 1 to 6.
Zorb is the name of the latest exciting sport to come out of New Zealand, the country that gave you bungee jumping.
Well, first of all, let me tell you, Zorb can be very exciting. There are 2 large clear balls. One ball fits inside of the other ball. Do you think you want to try it? Next, if you decide to try Zorb, you climb inside the smaller ball. Now, let's make sure you're comfortable. Then you're almost ready to go, but not quite. Before you go, someone pours some cold water inside of the ball. Now get ready. Next, someone pushes you down a hill. As you roll down the hill, the ball goes faster and faster. You go so fast that you are pushed up against the walls of the ball. But don't worry, nobody can get hurt doing Zorb. When you stop at the bottom of the hill, you climb out and you'll be completely soaking wet. Now finally, it's time for someone else to try Zorb. Or do you want to go again?
Page 12. Activity 1, Exercise B. Listen. Danny and He Young have just tried Zorb. Write down one word to describe how each person feels.
Danny has just tried Zorb. Danny, how do you feel?
Not too good. I feel a little sick. It was okay at first, but it got worse and worse. I thought I was going to die. I feel awful. And, I just want to lie down and try to forget all about it.
He Young, how do you feel?
Wonderful. That was amazing. I feel like I've just been in a washing machine. I can't really stand up, but it was great. I loved it.
Do you both want to go again?
Yes.
No way.
Lesson 4A. It's going to be a beautiful day. Page 15. Activity 2, Exercise B. Listen. You will now hear about the people's trips. Complete the chart. Were your guesses correct? First, Yumiko.
Hi, Yumiko. How was your trip?
Great. San Francisco is a really fun city.
How was the weather?
Well, I was there in March, and it was pretty cool. Most mornings it was foggy.
Did you take the right clothes?
Yes, I had warm clothes, so I was fine.
Next, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos. How was Phoenix?
Oh, wonderful. My friend and I went out into the desert, and it was really hot and dry. I had to keep drinking water, and in the city, I had to keep going inside air-conditioned buildings.
Wow. I didn't realize that Phoenix was that hot in June.
Oh, yeah, but I hear it gets even hotter in August.
Really? Well, was it hot at night, too?
No, it was much cooler. I actually had to borrow a sweater.
Next, Sylvie.
Hey, Sylvie, how was your trip to Mexico City? You went last September, right?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Did you have nice weather?
Well, it was sunny and warm during the day. You know, the elevation of the city is very high, so it got pretty cool at night. It rained some, too.
Cities aren't much fun in the rain.
I know. I had to buy a raincoat and an umbrella.
Finally, Adam.
So, Adam, hey, how was your trip to Toronto?
Great. I had a nice time.
I guess it was pretty cold and snowy in December there.
Well, no, it was actually sunny and warm. Yeah, people were sitting out in the parks enjoying the sun.
No snow then?
No snow. No rain either. I completely took the wrong clothes.
Still, better safe than sorry.
Lesson 4B. Extreme weather. Page 16. Activity 1, Exercise B. Listen. Two people are discussing weather in the United States. Listen and check your answers to Part A.
Do you know where the hottest place in the United States is?
The hottest place?
Uh-huh.
You know, I think I've heard this before. I think it's in Death Valley in California, right?
That's right. Apparently the highest temperature ever recorded there was 134 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
Yeah, that's 57 degrees Celsius.
Okay, the coldest place, I bet that's in Alaska, right?
Yeah, right. According to this, on January 23rd, 1971, the temperature in Prospect Creek was minus 80 degrees Fahrenheit.
No.
Yeah, that's minus 62 degrees Celsius.
Oh, that is way too cold.
Yep.
Okay, so if Death Valley in California is so hot, then the driest place is probably also in California, right?
You've got it. Let's see. There's a town named Baghdad that once didn't get any rain for 2 years.
Wow.
And where do you think the snowiest place is?
Oh, let's see, the snowiest place. I give up. I have no idea.
Me neither. Let's see what it says. A place called Tamarack, also in California.
Of course.
Over 32 feet of snow once fell in 1 month. Whew, that's over 9 meters. Now, where do you think the wettest place is?
Okay, I'm going to take a guess here. California.
No. It's in the town of Kukui in Hawaii. In 1982, over 60 feet of rain fell, or over 18 meters.
Wow, that's pretty wet.
Yeah.
Okay, where's the windiest place?
I don't know. Let me see. Mount Washington in the state of New Hampshire. That's where the strongest wind was recorded. 321 miles per hour? That's over 500 kilometers per hour. All year round, the average wind speed is over 35 miles per hour, or 56 kilometers per hour.
That's really amazing.
It sure is.
Page 16. Activity 2, Exercise A. Listen. You will hear an expert giving advice about what to do during a tornado. Check his advice.
Once again, tornado season is just around the corner. Michael Levinson, an expert on tornadoes, is here to tell us what to do during a tornado. Michael, what's your advice?
Well, the most important thing is to stay calm and to find shelter immediately. If you're at home, just stay there.
Okay. Which part of the house is the safest?
Well, the safest place would be the basement. If you don't have a basement, go to a closet near the center of your home. Cover yourself with a blanket, and be sure to stay out of rooms with windows, because if the glass breaks, it's really dangerous.
And what if you're at the office?
Well, again, don't stay in rooms with windows. Get to the middle of the building. You must be far away from flying glass and metal.
And how about if you're out in the countryside and there are no buildings around? What then?
Well, in a situation like that, if you're outdoors, you find a low point. Lie face down and cover your head to protect yourself from any flying objects.
Okay. And what if you're in a car? Should you try to drive away quickly?
Well, a car is probably the most dangerous place to be. Get out of your car and get under a bridge. Cover your head to protect yourself. And remember, never, ever try to drive away from a tornado. It's just too dangerous.
Thanks for the good advice, Michael.
Lesson 5A. Shopping. Page 20. Activity 1, Exercise B. Listen. You will hear 4 conversations. What do you think the people are buying? Check the item. Conversation 1.
Attractive and cheaper here than at home.
No, I don't know. Once you calculate the exchange rate, it may not be as cheap as you think.
I guess you're right.
Oh, here. Smell this.
Oh, that's really nice. Is that for Rachel? Because we really should get her something special.
Yeah, she'll like this, I'm sure. The bottle is pretty, too. Excuse me?
Yes?
We'd like this, please.
Sure. Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. May I see your boarding pass, please?
Yes, here it is. Do you need any other form of ID?
Conversation 2.
Is this the right floor? No. I think electronic goods are on the 5th floor.
Oh, this is the 5th floor. Look.
Oh. You know, you could get lost in this place.
Do you know which one you're looking for?
Yes. There's a new small one that you can use to record your voice. Some of the very small ones only play back.
Oh, is this it? MD44?
Yes. Oh, and look, it's on sale. I'm going to get one.
Oh, lucky you. Now all you need are some batteries, maybe an adapter.
Conversation 3.
Okay, and these over here are nice, and they're half price today.
Oh, yeah, they are nice. But you know what? I was looking for a black pair.
Black pair, okay, let's see. Oh, here. These will keep your hands warm, and they go very nicely with your coat.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, they fit okay, too.
They do.
And they're very warm. My fingers feel warmer already.
Well, they're 100% wool.
Oh, great. Are these half price, too?
Yes, they are, and today's price is only $7.50.
Conversation 4.
Sure it's real leather?
Yeah, it must be. Feel it.
Oh, it is. Hey, how do you think it looks?
It looks good. And the sleeves are just the right length for you. Go ahead, zip it up.
Well?
Oh, very stylish. And you know, it doesn't matter that it's used because leather looks much nicer when it's older.
Yeah, a new one like this would cost an arm and a leg.
You know, I think I'll get it. Could you lend me a few bucks?
No.
I'm a little short this
I
week.
should have seen this coming.
Really, tomorrow.
Page 21. Activity 2, Exercise B. Listen. You will hear interviews with each person in Part A. Complete their profiles. First, Danielle.
Hi. Can I ask you some questions?
Sure, go ahead.
Great. First, what's your name?
My name's Danielle.
Uh-huh. And how old are you?
I'm 28.
And what do you do?
I'm an artist.
Where do you live?
Well, I live in Paris. I'm here on vacation.
Great. So, where did you buy the clothes you're wearing today? And if you don't mind, how much did they cost?
Let's see. These earrings I got in an outdoor market. They were $12. And the skirt came from a thrift store. And it only cost $18, I think.
You look great. I love the earrings. Can you describe your personal style?
Yeah, I guess, low budget, high style.
Thanks.
Next, Kenji.
Hi, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
No, go ahead.
Okay. What's your name?
My name's Kenji.
Uh-huh. How old are you?
Well, I'm 19.
And what do you do?
Well, I'm in college. I'm a student.
Great. Where do you live?
I live right here in New York City.
Could you tell me, where did you buy the clothes you're wearing today?
This T-shirt came from a thrift store, and it cost $9. And these cool pants, well, they're from a mall store. They were $27.
Could you describe your personal style?
Yeah. I guess, different.
Thanks, Kenji.
Finally, Lindsay.
Hi, can I ask you a few questions?
Sure, I suppose.
Thanks. First, what's your name?
My name's Lindsay.
Uh-huh. And how old are you?
I'm 26 years old.
And what do you do?
I'm a singer. I sing in a country and western band.
Wow, interesting. And where do you live?
I live in Melbourne. That's in Australia. My band's performing here in town tonight.
Oh, that's great. Where did you buy the clothes you're wearing today? And how much did you spend, if you don't mind my asking?
Let's see. My clothes. Okay. This blouse came from a department store and it was $55. This cowboy hat came from a mall store in Melbourne and cost $120. Kind of expensive, but I think it's great.
Yeah, it really suits you. Could you describe your personal style?
My personal style? Well, I don't know. I guess city meets country. That's my style.
Thanks, Lindsay. Oh, and good luck tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Lesson 5B. Saving and Spending Money. Page 22. Activity 1, Exercise B. Listen. You will hear 3 interviews. How do the people save money? Check the correct columns.
Most of us have to save money. We can't just spend. But different people save money in different ways. We're going to talk to 3 people to see what they do. Excuse me, what's your name?
I'm Rob.
Hi, Rob. Rob, do you try to save money?
Sure. I'm a student. I have to save money.
Well, how do you save money?
Oh, I try not to shop in department stores or malls.
Uh-huh.
except, when things are on sale.
Right.
I usually buy clothes only if they're on sale. I never pay full price.
Mm-hmm.
And, I really like shopping in outdoor markets. You can usually find some real bargains there.
Okay, thanks very much, Rob. How about you?
Oh, me?
Yes, hi. Can you tell us your name?
Hi. Yeah, I'm Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. Now, do you try to save money?
Yeah, of course. See, I'm not really interested in having, like, the very latest or the most fashionable things.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, I think I still look pretty good, don't you?
Oh, yes, you look very good, actually.
Thanks. Well, see, some of my clothes are used, like these jeans and, well, also my shirt.
Really?
Yeah, I bought them at a thrift store.
Oh.
I bought my shoes in a regular store, but they were on sale.
Great.
And also, I don't own a car, so if I need one for a weekend, I just rent one. I can't really even afford to buy a used one.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Kathy. And you, sir?
Me?
Yes, hi. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Cliff.
Cliff. Now, you try to save money, too, don't you?
Oh, sure. And the best way to do that is not to pay people to fix things for you.
What do you mean, Cliff?
Well, I try to fix things for myself, like fix my car or repair things around the house.
Oh.
And before I go grocery shopping, I cut coupons out of the newspaper.
Oh.
That way I can save a lot of money on food and, household things. I also look for things that are on sale.
Right.
You can save a lot of money that way, too.
Well, thank you very much, Cliff.
Lesson 6A, Eating Out. Page 25. Activity 2, Exercise B. Listen. 3 couples are enjoying a meal. Complete the chart. Conversation 1.
Ooh, this is really spicy, isn't it?
Shoot, yes it is. It's tasty though. I don't usually eat curry and rice, but this is really good.
Curry's not too hot for you?
Oh no, it's fine. And you know what? The rice tastes really fresh. It's pretty good for a place like this, don't you think?
Yeah. Could you pass the water, please? I think I need some more.
Sure, here. I'll pour.
Hi, is it okay if I sit here?
Oh, yeah, sure. Just let me move my bag off the chair for you.
Okay, thanks.
Conversation 2.
It was better than it usually is.
Okay, here you go.
Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot.
Sure, enjoy.
Oh, thank you. You know something? This cheesecake looks really good.
It sure does. Hey, now, don't forget we're sharing it.
I know.
Wow, that is rich. Ooh, it's really sweet, too.
Do you think that we should get some more coffee?
Oh, no thanks. I think I'm okay.
Okay.
Listen, is it okay with you if we ask for the check now? I know that we're still eating, but I'm in a bit of a
sure,
hurry.
it's fine.
Thanks.
Excuse me. Can we have the check, please?
Conversation 3.
What is it?
You know, I'm not sure. I think it's chicken.
I think it's beef.
The vegetables look very strange, don't they?
Oh, well, I'm not really very
Oh,
hungry.
me neither.
Oh, just taste it. You'll never guess.
What?
It's fish.
Fish?
And the sauce is actually pretty good. I thought it'd be bland, but it's not at all. Here, try it. It's not bad.
All right. Oh, it's awful.
Huh?
It's too salty.
Well, I like it.
Oh, now I need some more soda. I wish they'd come back with the drink cart again.
Here, have yourself some of mine. Then we'll ask the flight attendant for 2 more cans.
Lesson 6B, Food Around the World. Page 26. Activity 1, Exercise A. Listen. What do you know about eating customs in Morocco? Listen and complete the information.
Have you ever had a Moroccan meal? In Morocco, it's not just the food that's special. The way the food is served is very special too. Paul Monroe is going to tell us about it. Paul?
That's right. There are many interesting customs when you eat a traditional Moroccan meal. Now, generally, you eat in a room with cushions and pillows and thick carpets on the floor. The food is on low tables. Before you sit down, you should shake hands with everyone. You should start with the person on your right and go around the room. Next, you need to wash your hands. You hold them over a big bowl while someone pours water over them. Before anyone can eat, the host says Bismillah, which means praise be to God. Your host serves the foods in a certain order. Moroccan food is famous for its stews of meat or fish cooked with fruits or vegetables. Of course, the most famous food is couscous, a dish cooked in a spicy sauce. People usually have water to drink. At a Moroccan table, you eat with your hand. You should use your thumb and your first 3 fingers of your right hand. After eating, you wash your hands again. Finally, everyone enjoys a cup of mint tea together.
Oh, sounds fantastic. Thank you, Paul.
Page 27. Activity 2, Exercise C. Listen. 3 people are talking about unusual foods. Check the food each person tried. First, Julie.
So, Julie, what's the most unusual thing you've ever eaten?
Oh, gosh. Well, when I was in Mexico, my friends took me to a restaurant, and, usually I start a meal with a salad, but they wanted me to try a local soup. They said it was delicious. Well, it was a soup made with garlic.
Garlic?
Yeah, with an egg in it. Garlic soup. Ugh, I didn't like it very much.
Next, Sang-woo.
Sang-woo, what's the most unusual thing you've eaten?
Well, once I had something very strange in Florida. I thought it would taste like some sort of fish, like a shark or something, but it actually tasted a bit like chicken. It wasn't bad.
What was it?
Alligator steak.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. You should try it if you get the chance.
Maybe not.
Finally, Kurt.
Kurt, what's the most unusual thing you've ever eaten?
Well, let's see. I was in Japan one time, and it was a hot day, so I wanted some ice cream.
Uh-huh.
And I went into this ice cream shop, and there was this green ice cream. And I thought it was pistachio.
But it wasn't pistachio?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Not fish ice cream, I hope.
No. Actually, it was green tea.
Oh, was it good?
Well, yeah, sort of. It was different anyway.
Lesson 7A. Close to home. Page 29. Activity 3, Exercise A. Listen. Some people are discussing vacations. Check the things they like to do. First, Bobby and Chuck.
So, Bobby and Chuck, what do you like to do on vacation?
We like going to the ocean. We're really into surfing, you know?
Surfing, it's the best, you know? Bobby's not so good, but he's learning.
Dude, no way. I'm better than you are.
Yeah, whatever. You know, we stay with friends when we're far from home. And at night, we just, like hang out with them. We have a good time.
Yeah, good time.
Yeah.
Next, Jenny and Brent.
Jenny and Brent, what kind of vacation do you like?
Oh, Well, we both really love to travel. Every year we go somewhere new, but we never go to the same country twice. I think our favorite part is probably trying the new foods, don't you?
Yeah, but the best thing about traveling, I find, is the people that you meet.
Oh, that's true. We've met some great people. Well, see, we try to travel by train rather than by car, and that way you always meet lots of new and interesting people.
Finally, Grace and Holly.
Grace and Holly, what do you enjoy doing when you go on vacation?
We both read a lot and are very interested in history. So we enjoy seeing historical cities.
And yeah, we take lots of pictures because we both have very nice cameras.
Oh, in fact, we're thinking of buying a video camera before our next trip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we'd enjoy watching the videos again and again and again.
It's so good.
Mhm.
Lesson 7B, Traveling the World. Page 30. Activity 1, Exercise A. Listen. Can you guess the names of these countries? Listen to 4 clues about each one. Then write your answer below each picture. Country 1.
We are a very large country. We often have very cold weather. Many people speak both French and English. Our capital is Ottawa.
Country 2.
We have a long history. There are many castles throughout the country. Scotland is a neighbour. William Shakespeare is from here.
Country 3.
We enjoy life outdoors. There is a famous opera house in our largest city. We are both a country and a continent. You can see koala bears and kangaroos here.
Page 30. Activity 1, Exercise B. Listen. You will hear clues about 3 more countries. After each clue, try to guess the country. On line 4, write your final guess. You will then hear the answer. Country 1.
Here are 4 clues. 1. It's a small country in Asia. 2. Shopping is a popular pastime. 3. Indonesia is a close neighbor. 4. Chinese, Malay, and English are commonly spoken.
The country? Singapore. Country 2.
Here are 4 clues. 1. The country is very long and narrow. 2. It's one of the closest countries to Antarctica. 3. It shares a border with Argentina. 4. The capital is Santiago.
The country? Chile. Country 3.
Here are 4 clues. 1. A lot of the country is desert. 2. You can ride a camel there. 3. Scuba diving is popular along the Red Sea coast. 4. The longest river in the world is there.
The country? Egypt. Page 31. Activity 2, Exercise A. Listen. Two people are discussing travel. Complete the information.
Look, this article I'm reading is very interesting.
Oh?
It's about travel trends for the future.
Huh.
You know, how things are changing in the travel industry.
Yeah, like which places people are now visiting?
No, not really. It's about things like how people are buying airline tickets on the internet. Things like that.
I see.
And it says here that more and more adults are taking time off from school or work to take a short trip.
Oh.
And also people are bringing their children along instead of leaving them at home.
I've heard that. Family trips have become a big business
Oh,
now.
and it says that more people are going on adventure vacations, such as mountain climbing and river rafting.
That sounds like fun. You know, we should
But
really
at the
try.
same time, more people are going to arts or musical festivals.
Oh.
And more are joining a special travel partner for a romantic vacation.
You know, speaking of a romantic vacation.
Oh, look, this is interesting, too. More and more people are supporting green travel companies, those that don't damage nature.
Well, you know, all this talk of
And
travel.
here it says people are getting the best travel information from friends and relatives.
You know, we should really try.
You know what? I just had a great idea.
What's that?
Why don't you and I take a nice vacation somewhere and we could take a
Lesson 8A. Let's see a movie. Page 33. Activity 1, Exercise B. Listen. 4 people are discussing their favorite movies. Check the words they use to describe them. 1.
This film was made in 1939 and starred Clark Gable and Vivien Leigh. It's a very long movie because it covers all of the American Civil War. But you never get bored because it's so exciting. I've seen it about 4 times and I still enjoy it. It may be too romantic for some people, but that's one of the reasons I like it.
2.
Oh, I really enjoyed it. I saw it when it first came out in 1996. I've seen it over and over since then. See, it's about a crazy murderer who kills teenagers. It's actually really funny. But it's supposed to be funny. That's why it's so clever, you see? Every time you see it, there are surprises that make you jump. It's still frightening to me.
3.
Oh, this movie was so good. It came out in 1958, and it starred James Stewart and Kim Novak. It's about a detective who's really afraid of heights. Because of his fear of heights, he couldn't save this woman from falling to her death. And then later, he sees another woman who looks exactly the same as the dead woman. I like it because it's such a sad story, and also because the great Alfred Hitchcock was the director. It's a really thrilling movie, and it is absolutely one of my all-time favorites.
4.
It's a classic science fiction film that, well, some people love it and other people just, well, they hate it. Stanley Kubrick directed it in 1968, and that was 1 year before anyone landed on the moon. The story's about a group of astronauts and their computer, they call it HAL, who travel into space to investigate a mysterious object. It's not a violent or even a particularly exciting movie, but it is thrilling in its use of music and images.
Lesson 8B. A good read. Page 35. Activity 3, Exercise A. Listen. Megan and Louis are talking about their reading habits. As you listen, complete the first 2 columns of the chart.
Megan, you like reading, don't you?
Sure.
What do you like to read?
Well, I enjoy mysteries. You know, especially stories where a detective has to find out who killed somebody. I like stories where you have to keep turning the pages to find out what happened. And you don't find out what happened until the last page.
Ah, and where do you like to read?
Oh, well, I always have a book with me. I even read on the subway.
And when do you like to read?
Well, I love to read on the weekends. You know, when I'm home alone, it's a great way to spend my time when I'm not with friends.
How about you, Louis? What do you enjoy reading?
Well, I'm really into self-improvement. You know, I like reading books that help me, you know, to study better or help me to be a better person. Oh yeah, I just read this book on improving your memory. Really helped me.
And where do you like to read?
I always read in bed.
Oh. And when do you like to read?
At night, you know, and on vacation. I read all the time when I'm on vacation.